One bright morning, as the sun cast a golden hue over Zootopia's skyscrapers and rolling districts, Judy and Nick sat in the precinct sipping coffee. Judy, ever the eager officer, was scanning through reports when Chief Bogo stormed into the room. "Hops. Wild." Bogo's deep voice echoed. "We've got a situation." The pair exchanged curious looks as they followed him to his office, where Clawhauser was waiting, nibbling on a donut nervously. "What's up, Chief?" Nick asked casually. "There's been a series of mysterious incidents across different districts," Bogo explained, pointing to a map on his desk. "Predators and prey alike are vanishing. No ransom notes. No traces. They're just gone." Judy's ears perked up, and Nick's smile faded. This sounded serious. The names of the missing animals were displayed on the screen: a zebra from the Savannah district, a fox from the Rainforest district, and a polar bear from Tundra Town. All unrelated. Or so it seemed. "What's the connection?" Judy asked, frowning. "We don't know," Bogo said. "But you two are the best team we've got. Find out." Judy and Nick started their investigation in the Savannah district, where the zebra, Zara, had disappeared. They spoke to her neighbors, but no one had seen or heard anything unusual. However, one young meerkat mentioned something peculiar. "I saw a strange van parked outside Zara's place the night before she vanished," the meerkat said nervously. "It had a symbol on the side, like a crescent moon." The crescent moon detail stuck with Judy and Nick as they continued to the next district. In the Rainforest district, they found similar reports: a mysterious van, a crescent moon symbol, but no concrete leads. As they continued to investigate, a pattern began to emerge. All the missing animals were influential figures in their communities: leaders, business owners, and innovators. Someone was targeting the city's most important animals, but why? The turning point came when Judy discovered a hidden message embedded in a newspaper article about the missing polar bear. It was a riddle that led them to an old, abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. Inside the warehouse, they found blueprints for various districts of Zootopia, marked with more crescent moon symbols. It became clear that whoever was behind this had plans to control the city, but how? "Whoever this is, they're trying to take over Zootopia from the shadows," Judy said, her voice steady despite the tension in the air. "And they're pretty good at it," Nick added, pointing to a list of future targets. "They're planning more disappearances." Suddenly, a deep, gravelly voice echoed from the shadows of the warehouse. "You're smarter than I gave you credit for, Officer Hops." A large figure stepped into the dim light. It was a black panther with sharp, yellow eyes and a crescent moon tattoo on his shoulder. "My name is Selas, and I run the Lunar Syndicate. You've been meddling in our affairs for too long." "But why?" Nick asked, keeping his usual charm intact despite the danger. "Zootopia thrives on balance. You break that, and there's nothing left to rule." Selas growled. "Zootopia's balance is a lie. It's time for a new order, and we'll start with the powerful. Without them, the city will fall, and then the Lunar Syndicate will rise." Before Selas could act, Judy made a move, throwing her badge toward the panther to distract him. Nick followed with a swift kick to the control panel behind them, shutting down the lights. The warehouse plunged into darkness, but Judy's keen senses allowed her to navigate the shadows. She sprinted towards Selas as Nick flanked him, their teamwork seamless. The fight was intense. Selas was strong and agile, but Judy and Nick's coordination was unmatched. After a tense struggle, they managed to pin Selas down. Just as they cuffed him, the lights flickered back on, revealing a squad of backup officers flooding the warehouse. "Good work, Hops." "Wild," Chief Bogo said, walking in with a satisfied nod. "We've got the rest of the Lunar Syndicate in custody." Selas, defeated but unbowed, sneered at the duo. You might have won this battle, but the war for Zootopia's future has just begun. With Selas and his syndicate behind bars, Zootopia could breathe easy once again. The missing animals were rescued, and the city returned to its usual, bustling harmony. But Judy and Nick knew that peace was always fragile in a city like theirs. As they stood on the steps of the ZPD, looking out over their vibrant city, Nick grinned at Judy. Another day, another crisis averted, carrots. What's next? World domination? Judy chuckled. Nah, let's stick to keeping Zootopia safe. For now. With that, the partners walked off into the city they loved, ready for whatever new adventure awaited them.